Well, with pleasure, with great pleasure. I'd like to introduce next on my show. We have Valerie Holiday joining me on the Danny Sim show here in the UK. Welcome aboard, Valerie Holiday. Great to have you on the show with me, Danny.
Well, hello. How are
I'm
you?
very well, thank you. How's yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's what we like to hear during these times. And we have
hmm
received your new track, "Just the Way You Are," which is an amazing rendition of a classic by Billy Joel.
Yes.
And
Well,
what inspired you to record this version of the song?
I've always loved the song. It's in my book of songs that I've compiled over the years of if I ever had the opportunity to record a solo album, I wanted to have a list of material that I could choose from. And when I decided on the mood of the album, Just the Way You Are was one of the songs that fit perfectly.
Lovely. And it's a piano acoustic version, and you put your own stamp on it, made it your own as well.
Yes, that was what I had the most fun doing because it's wonderful when you listen to the recordings of artists. My thing has always been that you shouldn't if you perform the song you sometimes should not do
Mm,
exactly what they did, otherwise they can just put the needle on and listen to the original. If you're going to re-record it, then you need to kind of tweak it a little bit and make it a bit more personal, which is what I did.
true. And Valerie Holiday, that is such a memorable name. And is it quite beneficial to have like a catchy name in show business so people can remember you?
Probably, yes. Yes, yes. It was the plus with the last name Holiday because, of course, the first thing they would ask you, okay, did you know Billie Holiday? It's like, oh wow. So
Nice.
yeah.
And how did you get into music? I know you've got that the church played a big part in your influence of music as well.
Yes, it did, and my mother entered me into this contest because I wanted to go to college to go as pediatric nursing, and that was what my goal was at that particular time. And when I entered into the competition, there was a singing portion of it, and I did my rendition of a very old standard. Who can I turn to? When I finished singing, and the response that I got from the audience was just so overwhelming for me, I loved the feeling that I got at that moment. And I thought to myself, okay, maybe we should look into to singing as a career, because this could be fun.
And
So it kind of started from there.
that's fantastic. Looking at your career, it's been very illustrious over many decades as well. And
Mm-hmm.
obviously, the 3 degrees, big part of your life. How is being a solo artist compared to being in a group? Is it totally is it different in a way?
Well, I've never actually thought about it because for the past 50 odd years, I've been a member of the group and continue to be. This is just a little something that I kept working on the side. Whenever I had time, I would go into the studio and put some, record a couple of things and go away and listen to them. It gave me the opportunity after so many years of adhering to what the record companies wanted, as opposed to maybe how you wanted to deliver the material. It gave me the opportunity to be in charge, to decide that no, this is how I want to sing this song, and this is the way I wanted the arrangement to go. So the idea of being totally in control of everything has been a very heady experience that I have enjoyed. The downside was you now have to do the other things that the record companies normally do that you don't have to be involved with, i.e., getting the product to the final, getting the CD pressed and working on the liner notes and all that stuff that you're not involved in. So it's been quite exciting having the opportunity to see that side of it, and to know that now when you say, okay, no, this is what I want, that's actually what's going to happen. So it's been fun. And we, having been off this past year, allowed me the time to devote to getting the product out and on air. So it's been a really great experience. And having been in the group for all these years, I already had in my mind what I wanted it to be. The genre that I chose was jazz because that's one of my personal favorites. So it gave me the opportunity to put that out there for something different, because I know when you think 3 degrees, it does not necessarily fall into the type of music that we do. We do standards, but they mostly have, a different feel to them. So I wanted this album to kind of reflect my personality in a way.
And I love, as you mentioned, the jazz covers a very popular style at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
with acoustic music,
Yeah.
lounge, and
Yes.
ambient as well. It's so captivating and entrancing.
And it makes it more, I wanted it to be more intimate, because we're used to doing, concert halls and, massive festivals. And I wanted this to feel like you're in a room with maybe 150 or 50 or 25 people, to make it so that you have that I can reach out and touch feelings, to make it, more intimate.
And your new EP as well. It has 7 tracks on it. What's the title of the EP? And it has a on the cover. It has a pink rose. What do you like about this flower? And does it relate to your new EP as well?
Well, it's a peony, and if you notice, it's starting to unfurl. When you first get a bloom, it's closed up and tight, and then as it starts to open up, the layers of the leaves of the petals, you see a little bit more definition here and there. And to me, that's kind of what this album is representing for me. It's a blossoming of the other side of my personality, uh, to become more intimate, to unfurl and share this side of my personality.
Wonderful. And also another track I've listened to was Under My Skin as well. Was that a 50s swing classic as well by a late great called Frank Sinatra?
Yes, that was my fun song. I wanted to have at least 2 songs on the CD that were my fun songs, and All I Do and Under My Skin were my 2 fun songs.
That's fantastic. And anything you'd like to say to your followers and fans, and any mentions as well you'd like to say to here over in the UK?
I want them to know that we miss them terribly. We're so looking forward to getting back out there, and so we can boogie Wonderland like we used to. And I'm hoping that sometime during the year, I am going to be able to carve out a point in time where I will be able to get out on stage and also include my solo performance in that as well. I don't know if I'm going to find the time, but I'm hoping to, because I really would like to do this live again. I had the opportunity in 2010 to perform in New York in a solo performance, and it was absolutely fantastic. So I'm quite looking forward to doing it again.
Thank you so much for joining me on today's show, Valerie Holiday. It's been a blast having you
Pleasure.
on. And
Thank you.
not only are we going to play one song, I'm going to play 2 of your songs on the show now.
Oh, thank.
So you're welcome. Would you like to introduce first up Just the Way You Are?
This is my favorite song of Billy Joel's, and I wanted to tweak it just a little bit so that it's more personal to me. And I'm hoping that you enjoy my rendition of Just the Way You Are.
Lovely. Thank you so much. God bless.
Okay, you too. Take care.
Take
Have a
care.
good day.
Bye bye.